Hi guys, my name is Tusi, and this is our project, Music for Mental. Tonight I'm joined by one of my close mates, who I call my brother. Played music together for a long time now, and he's really well known around our areas, playing keys for different bands. And yeah, he's thinking of expanding into a big music scene in Melbourne. So I've known Solar for like most of my life, and don't you want to tell them like your experience at the Sydney Opera House? You know.
Oh, so I've been to a few places due to my parents being teachers, and I moved to a place where I could go to a music school, and I think it was called Murrumbilla, and I went to that school to sing opera. This probably went before puberty, so I had a bit of a higher voice, high pitched voice back then, and yeah, I was a soprano singer for a bit. It was a good experience. It was back in when I was year 7, so I'll never forget that. But yeah,
So like with all those experiences, playing in church, gospel, singing opera, classical, what has inspired you like to like what genre do you like playing like the most?
honestly, the genre that I most favor then is probably old school R&B,
So like 90s, 80s.
90s, 80s, even 70s. To be honest, classics. Um, I don't know. It's just I guess the funk of what vibe gives you. It's so much better than what I prefer to today's music. But there is today's music I like. Um, but I very much prefer old school R&B.
So like, if we were to like listen to your music, will we hear it like those like
You
inspirations in your music?
you'll definitely hear a lot of inspirations.
So like, who inspires you? Like, what artists?
Oh, um, I really like. Uh, to be honest, it started just Boys to Men, one of the major hits, and then it started to go off to um, I don't know who, but just a lot, just the whole genre of the era of music is just awesome, and you know, just so much inspiration through each artist. I probably couldn't name as much because there's just a lot of, but it all started with Boys to Men, to be honest.
Fair enough. I think that's for most people. How did you become like throughout like COVID? There was all that that thing about COVID not being real and all that stuff. What's your thoughts about that? Yeah, like
Honestly, I don't think it's real. Well, uh, I don't know, it just all happened so quickly, so that's why I didn't think it was real. But who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it is not. But just everything happened so quickly, I just didn't know what to think about, to be honest. So
fair enough.
I didn't really had much to contribute to that.
So like throughout that whole time, did it affect your like mental, social, physical state, health?
I think when it hit around March, it was mentally I thought I would be not in a safe place, but it was honestly probably the best time I've had, especially when writing music and making new music as well. It was really a good time to have on my own in my own house and really make use of the time that I was given. For me, being during that COVID period, probably I had normal church, but obviously had my devotions at home. Did it with my family, did it by myself, and those were usually what got me through a lot of the obstacles in my life, especially during that period. But yeah, as a Christian, it's always good to have someone you can rely on, and yeah, so I've relied on Jesus during that time. So it was good. It was a good learning curve, and yeah.
Cool. So like so now that you've you have your foot in the door, like started around in like our area here in Romeo, like in the music scene. Why have you why are you thinking of expanding to Melbourne and not like Sydney or Brisbane, Perth?
Probably the best reason I'd give you is because it's probably the nearest, and it's the nearest to my family as well. Other than that, I think Melbourne has a lot of talent and a lot of inspiration where artists can come to look for more inspiration, better ideas for their music. And I think when I first went there, Melbourne has a lot of fashion icons and a lot of fashion inspiration as well. So, speaking talent-wise and ideally wise, I reckon Melbourne's probably the best to for artists to have new ideas instead of following the the generic way of rapping.